Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Pinstar Plays Terraforming Mars, episode 2 of the promo pack. So last game we kicked butt and took names with Splice. I like Splice. Now granted, we did get a lot of the microbe cards, and there aren't actually a ton of them in the deck, so I could see Splice having a real difficult time if they just didn't get the cards that they needed to make their bonuses pop off. That being said, I will still rate it decently, but we have two more to tangle with. So let's see if we can get one of them to spawn here. I'll just restart the thing until we get the one we're looking for. Also, we are going to go to Hellas as our next stop. There's, 3 new corps, 3 different boards to play on, so we might as well do one of each. All right, we've got another one of them, Recyclon, which also has a microbe tag as part of it. So Recyclon is the way of the future, especially on a barren planet. You start with 38, which is a little on the lower side, and 1 steel production. The way I rate how good of mega credits there's is take a look at the beginner corporation. They start with 32. I consider that average. So anyone starts with more than 42, above average. Things like Phobolog starting with 23, dirt poor, although the titanium kind of makes up for that. 38 is a bit below average, but not horrible. When you play a building tag, including this, gain 1 microbe to this card, or remove 2 microbes here and raise your plant production by 1 step. So this has a built-in way to build up their own plant production, but it's tied to that. And we also start with a steel production, which is nice. So we're going to want to focus on steel and building tags. And pop this off. I don't think the AI Recyclon last turn used their ability much at all. Granted, we did kind of snipe one of their things. We need to be mindful of ants, because ants just actually directly harm our corporate ability. Right then, we're going to go Recyclon. Supplier gives us 4, which gives us more of that. Smelting plant gives us... Actually, so building tags trigger our ability. And as much as I really want Business Empire, because that's really good, Smelting Plant Polar Industries gives us the 2 building tags, plus this gives us 5 additional steel to keep playing more. Hang on 1 second. When you play a building tag, yeah. So these 2 will give us early plant production too. So yeah, unless we have something that just like, oh man, mining area, please and yes, thank you. Olympus Conference is really good early if we want to go a science angle. And it gives us a building tag, something to build with those. I do need something to build on the ground because mining area needs to be next to something that we own. Like we need to have something that owned on here. Rover construction's great. Subterranean reservoir would be good, except we don't... The ocean tile is not owned by you, so even if you get the ocean tile down, it is not an owned thing that you could then mining area off of. That being said, I still might want to do that. This is going to eat into our stuff, but a lot of the stuff we have is steel, which is we're going to be starting the game off with 5 of that. Do I really want Olympus Conference? I really kind of do. I mean, gets us card draw, even though we're not necessarily going heavy science tag. Regular theaters, no, we don't want to artificially raise the oxygen. We want our plants to be the one that raises the oxygen. So yeah, even if we don't play Olympus Conference in the first generation, because this isn't a timed thing, that's fine. I'd like to take it. And we don't really play these others. We don't want those. I'm glad the AI is not going to get those. That's too late. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let me just recheck. So, I mean, supplier would let us build more of this, but again, I like the building tags here. And plus, these are not... Polar Industries is great for the early heat production. We're going to get 3 income from 3 terraforming bumps between these two. So I am actually quite okay. I am much happier with our starting hand than our last game. Not that you need a dream starting hand, as the last game demonstrated. All right, Vitor, Thorgate, and Mining Chaos. Sorry, it's no other, which means we don't have to deal with Arcadia. Thank goodness. All right, Polar Industries. Where do we want that? 3 heat would. We don't have any space tags. So the 2 here doesn't really do much for us. And besides, the AI really likes to get this. I'll take the 3 heat. The other alternative would be up here for the 2 plants, but nah. We'll take the 3 heat. And then that gives us 1 extra thing, and then smelting plant. And now we just, from turn 1, get a plant production. And then if we do any placements, we're going to want it down here just to capitalize on the heat so that we can get those early heat bumps. Well, there goes one of those. All right, well, they're going to get early heat. Never mind. not that heat. There's a lot more heat bump. Oh yeah, Vitor gets the free thing. So what I got to remember. So Magnate, most green cards, okay. Most greenery tiles, that's going to be something for us. Space Baron, probably not. Eccentric, maybe. Contractor, absolutely. Although we are up against the Mining Guild for Contractor, which is going to be kind of a tricky one. And I got to remember myself here. So Diversifier, 8 different tags, maybe not. Tactician, cards with requirements. Energizer, probably not. Rim Settler, probably not. We probably need Diversifier. Yeah, milestones are going to be a little bit tricky for us. Unless we start getting into power cards and then city cards. All right, so the next question becomes, where do we subterranean reservoir? We could get another card. Although I think I want the 2. I want the 2 for up here. Because that's going to give us an extra bonus plus the extra plant production. And we might as well get rover construction down. We already missed 1 city. And yeah, we'll take the microbe. And yes, there are cards that can... Hey! I am really happy I got that rover construction down, because that's an extra $2. Man, are we going to run out of... We're going to run out of stuff from the get-go here. Heat's going to go real quick. So far, no one's not doing much with plants, which is a good thing for us. Yeah, I think heat's going to hit first before the plant production does its thing. Although Vitor's is up to 2. So they may be in line for it. I mean, we might as well play the Olympus Conference. Although, again, we... It doesn't give us anything direct. No, it does, because we get another plant production. I think. Oh no, next one equates to a plant production. Fair enough. And yeah, we can't play mining area because we don't own any tiles yet. And unlike last time where we dropped an early one, we didn't have enough money to drop a greenery. All right, we pass. Still a decent start. Minor misplay with that Olympus conference. We should have just kept that in hand, because who knows if we got some dream thing like the mole hole or something like that. That would have been fantastic. That would be fantastic. Or Earth Catapult. Man, I really wish I would have done that. Oh, Industrial Center is really good too, though. Because Industrial Center gives us a building tag, the ability to raise steel early on, and then gives us a way to build our mine for more plant production. But I mean, Earth Catapult, man. Oh. And if we don't take Earth Catapult, that means somebody else is going to get it early. Well, because we played that other thing, Earth Catapult's going to mute our tempo too much. So I'm going to go Industrial Center. Cupola City is fantastic. We need a little power production, but that's fine by me. Yeah, early moss play again. It worked last time. It's going to work this time. Special design. That actually triggers off of Olympus Conference. Even though it's not a permanent thing, it triggers that, so we'd get an extra card. I might actually take special design. Not for this generation. We do need some power production for Cupola to work. Man, I should have taken... All right, so mining area, it goes off of a city tile. We do industrial area here, mining area here. That gets us the most steel. Which gives us for Cupola, because yeah, I know we get more raw value out of that, but we're not going for space again. We could also, no, that doesn't work. It has to be next to a city. That's the thing. We could go for a card and then here, mining area. I wouldn't mind a random card, and then we'd get +2 from there. Although this is hard to argue against because this is so much value. We could get our Cupola down pretty quickly. The other alternative is if we mining area... No, because if we industrial area here... Even if we paid the 6 and got the free build of that, we wouldn't be able to mining area. The whole point of this exercise is to mining area. Yeah, I think that's the correct answer. And we get the plant production. More of that. All right, you got the early nitrite. Plus, all these extra building tags is really going to help us with that one award. We're definitely going to want to buy that sooner rather than later. Invention Contest would have been another one for Olympus. Technology Demo. He's got all the ones that would have triggered off of Olympus. Okay, we definitely want the moss. We do not have enough to buy cupola. Well, actually, we don't have enough to. Actually, we could buy the power, like just hard buy a power production. But you know what? It's probably better to hold off on that and do that next time. It's probably better just to buy the steel production. Like, because the industrial center is more than just a cheap building tag. It lets us do this, and you only want to do this maybe once or twice. But this would be the time to do it if we're going to do it. But yeah, nice healthy thing. And then that early city is going to help us out. Cupola is going to help us out with just actually making points out of the greeneries that we place down. Yeah, don't need special design, so we pass. Not yet. Special design will, I'm just holding that in reserve because it's going to give us a free card. Plus, it might let us lunge into a card with high requirements a little bit early. It's like a one-time use of Inventrix's ability. Research outpost is absolutely disgusting, and yes, we're taking it. Geothermal power is a building tag that also gives us power that we need for our other city, so we are taking that. Protected Valley is it's okay. It's too expensive for us right now. I probably am not buying that one. I should have just taken the Comet. Predators. Too late game. But Research Outpost is fantastic. There's the Earth Catapult. Well, we got half an Earth Catapult plus extra tags that we want. So I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Commercial District. Where are you going? Going down there. Fair enough. Yeah, we're not getting Polar Explorer by any means. Targradades! Oh yeah, they get extra money from point gaining cards. Alright, so yeah, before we do anything else, Research Outpost goes down, because that makes everything else cheaper. Right here would be fantastic, because it has to be next to no other tiles, and this is a sweet, sweet spot for it. And yeah, we get a free card from Olympus. Because that's a science tag. Martian Survey. Hang on. That's what we like to see, and yeah, we can play Martian Survey. Survey says yes. Aquifer pumping, that's fine. We weren't really hanging our hat on any particular ocean strats. Viral enhancers. Well, that would give us another, and underground city, holy crap. Okay, yeah, we need to get this geothermal power played. Viral enhancers is great. We're gonna play it. Not right now, but we're gonna play it. We want to get our cities down first, though. But geothermal power needs to be part of that. And actually, yeah, underground city is probably going to be what uses those two powers. And that gets us another plant production. Beautiful. Yeah, I am happy with this. It's always satisfying when you can do the thing with your corp. And building tags are a lot more plentiful than microbe tags. So being able to do the thing with Recyclon is more likely. Again, if somebody pulls ants, we're ultra sad panda, because that just basically shuts us down. But it doesn't necessarily take away our already built up plant production. All right. We don't have any animals to gain off of that, and it's also too cold. Micro mills is, why would we do that? Tags. We have 2 science tags. We can get plantation down. I'm good with plantation. Dust. So immigrant city. Jeebus criminy. I mean, I'll take this. Development centers, really good. Plus more science, plus free cards. We need more power production. Nuclear zone. I mean, it's a good early game play. Man, all of these are good. I might not take development center just because we are going to be using up every ounce of power that we get. But these for certain. Immigrant City especially, because I think I might go Immigrant City and then into Cupola. Although I really do want to do underground. That's going to be a kind of a hard ask. Yeah, I think I might not take Immigrant. Get the rover income even for that. That's good. All right, so we can play this a couple different ways. I think I'm going to put it here and then put my other city here. And that way we are guaranteeing that we are sort of buddying up to each other. The alternative would be to put it down here to get a free ocean for 6. Oh, could we just nuclear zone? Yeah, why don't we just nuclear zone that? Plus, this gives me another steel to reduce the cost of my underground city. That's fine. Yeah, this is the perfect place to nuke because it hurts all of them. Ooh, actually, we might be able to do heat conversion to grab the first freebie. All right, little moss action. Yeah, let's pop our heat conversion, grab that free increase. And then, yeah, let's nuke. Do we have enough money to nuke the equator, is the question. Because we would need 6, which would bring it up to 15. We are $2 short. And I really, really want to nuke the equator. The alternative would be... like up here. because it would give us the 2 plant spot. If we wanted to nuke there, we would have to sell 2 cards. We don't want to sell either of these. Viral enhancers would be too good. Yeah, I guess we're going to nuke up there. That's fine. And that gives us the other free heat bump. That's the reason why I wanted to make sure we could drop the nuke. So we claim both free heat bumps. And yeah, playing that, even with the -2 victory points on it, it's worth it in the early game. All right, with 6... Yeah, if we had 2 more, we could viral enhancers, and that would have given us 1 extra thing for a plant production this turn, but sadly it is not to be. There's no reason to play special design at this moment, so we pass. All right, we're on the hunt for more power production. Well, there's more power production. We could go heat trappers for the discount. And our opponents are making plenty of this, but there's also enough room on here for... Yeah, we only need the 1, but we might need the more. And, I mean, if we don't do heat trappers, then somebody could heat trappers us and tank our heat. Yeah, Thorgate's building heat. Mining Guild's got tons of heat production. I mean, there's other targets besides me, and +1 point is better than -1 point, so I think I'll take the Great Dam. Research gives us a metric F ton of cards with our Olympus conference. Medical lab. Now we're talking, because we have building tags out the wazoo. This gives us research points and those. Soil factory. I mean, that could use the other point there. We need 1 more tag to qualify for diversifier. Yeah, Energizer doesn't... Yeah, we need... All of these are tags that we have already, unfortunately. Because we have science, we have plant, microbe, event, city, power, building. Now, the question is, we have a ton of cards already asking... Oh, wait, viral enhancers. No, it only triggers off of those. It doesn't actually give us. Do we have a plant? Yeah, we have a plant. Yeah, all of our yeah, we don't have that extra thing, so we might lose out on that, which is unfortunate. All right, so we know we want Great Dam. We know we want Medical Lab. Soil Factories, actually not too bad. Research, I mean, this is going to be costing us a lot of money, but we'll get so much. And we could go for the science. It's so greedy, though. But you know me, I like greed. All right, so I think we Great Dam and then Medical Lab. It is going to exhaust a lot of our steel, and we want to make sure we play Cupola sooner rather than later. All right, we're greeding it up. Ah, dang! I was hoping I could get that, because that would let us trigger our corp ability a lot more often. All right, let's play our plants. If we get 2 more down, we could get another one. So I'm going to play up here. We go. Play the Great Dam. Because if we play our city here, we get 2 more and we can get another greenery down this generation, which gives us another terraforming bump, which is more income. So yeah, it delays the playing of our medical lab, but still, it gives us some extra cash money. Ooh, even better, it gives us some cash back. Thank you. Yeah, Cupola. We get Cupola. We also make sure we play this. And extra plant production. And then we get a triple right here before they fill it with something like a financial district. Yeah. I thought we were going to miss out on diversifier, which kind of stinks. And we're missing out on the free heat bump, but that's okay. Rude. All right, is there any of these that we can salvage? 2 more cards with requirements. Yeah, no one's close enough, so let's look for cards with requirements. Plantation is a card with requirements. We don't have enough money for you, but that's okay. Soil factory. Soil factory. Yeah, soil factory. That's the only one that really benefits from being built sooner rather than later. I need to show some restraint when buying cards next round. Yeah, all of our greeneries are spoken for, so no freebies for you guys. It did give us 2 extra bucks because of our rovers. I'm really happy we got those rovers down so early. Don't need special design. All right, we need to be on the lookout for at least 1 card with requirements, because plantation is the other one. And we get to go first. Insects. Ooh, insects is good. And it's a card with requirements that we can play. We just need to make sure we play our plants before somebody demos downs. Adapted lichens, nice. Not the greatest though. Zeppelin's goes pretty hard here actually with the number of cities that we already have down. Yeah, I might go Zeppelins. Well, towing the comet doesn't smush plants. It creates plants. Immigration shuttles is nice too, but not going to be something that we buy into. Giant ice asteroid. Well, I'm glad that showed up in here. I'm not buying it. I will buy the insects and the Zeppelins. Both are cards that have requirements. All right, so what we do first, let's get these viral enhancers down. That gives us an extra plant so that we can play our, oh yeah, an extra card from you. Just in case there's somebody who wants to go squishy squish. Get you down for some extra cash. Rude. Ooh, you're gonna urbanize. Okay, good. No, they didn't urbanize where I thought they would. That's good. Hey, just keep feeding us the rover money. That card is paying for itself 1,000-fold here. All right, now we play our cards with requirements. That would be plantations first because it's got our plant tag. And yeah, we play it up here. And then we play our insects, another card with requirements. And now we're making a whole greenery a turn. And we'll be able to claim the tactician one because those were two cards that have requirements. And I think we have enough money to claim it. I want to make sure we claim it. We are dollars short. That is not going to deter me. Lake Marianas. I mean, if we can play it, it would be great, but probably not. I mean, special design would let us swing that. But I think we're going to sell patent here. I think I'm going to sell special design. Although special design to Lake Marianas would let us play it down here. So these two actually kind of want to be next to each other. Zeppelins might be our sell because it's going to be a little bit late. Yeah, I think we sell Zeppelins. And then that lets us pick up Tactician. All right, I guess I didn't need to sell that. I didn't know somebody else was going to drop another city. Well, medical lab this turn. Yeah, it's an odd number, so it is absolutely worth it. Yeah, and actually we needed those two to get this medical lab. So yes. $7. per turn from medical lab. Plus we get a heat bump. Yeah, we would only need... So that you only need 0 for that. So we would only need 2 heat bumps to play that with special design. And we can go hunting for heat bumps. Because that would be fantastic if I can play that and deny everyone else ocean placements. Mohol, you're a little late, my friend. I mentioned that you would be fantastic, and I still probably am going to take you, but you're a little late. But I'm still going to take you. Because, yeah, we're not doing space stuff, and no to indentured workers. Don't have the power generation to make equatorial magnetizer work. We do have the science tags for gene repair, so we might as well. Soletta, too little too late. Archaeobacteria is maximum. Yeah, it's too late. I'll take the Soletta. I ain't gonna buy or play that thing. Too expensive. Black polar dust. No. We have our own. So yeah, we'll just take these two. That should be fine. Now we just have to hope that our opponents bump the heat. Because we won't be able to unless we hard buy it. Oof. Alright, those are good plays. All right, well, let's get our greenery down. I don't know if we're going to get the oceans down here just yet. And we'll see what this card gives us. Giant space mirror. Probably not of interest to us. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get Lake Marineris this generation, so I think it is worth grabbing Molehole here. If we go here, this kind of hurts us a little bit. So I think we're going to Molehole down here. And we'll take the plant production. We need one more heat, like a stray bit of heat from somewhere to roll over to the next heat bump. Well, there's one. Again, we need one more heat bump in order to make this work. Oh, yeah, I forgot about aquifer pumping. I really, really want to be able to use my lake. All right, we got 30 bucks. I might slow play this. Like, let's throw down a gene repair. Because somebody else might... Actually, does somebody else have enough heat built up to bump it again? No, you don't. All right, nobody has an innate heat bump ready to go. but there's still a chance. So what we're going to do, we're going to slow play this. We're going to throw down Gene Repair. We'll get a freebie card. That is Big Asteroid. Well, there's the heat bumps. And yeah, I'm going to slow play this. All right, there goes the last of the oxygen bumps. All right, I don't think we're going to get the heat bump. So the question becomes, do I want Giant Space Mirror? Actually, Big Asteroid into Giant Space Mirror would probably be a better play. So let's go research, because we're going to just get a butt ton of cards and have a lot of choice. There's our heat bump, but now we don't have enough money to play Lake Marineris. Do we play the import of Advanced GHG, though? Small Asteroid is tempting. Arctic Algae, too late for you. Yeah, it's too bad there's no discounting tags on here. So GHG would give us another bump up here. Although it's a little bit, I don't think the game's going to last long enough for it to pay off properly. Small Asteroid might be the better move here. But no, actually I'm going to take that just because it is going to roll us over, and where the heck else am I going to get one heat from? So I'll take it. So we need to dodge 2 players playing any oceans so that we can get our Lake Marineris. Actually, somebody also needs to bump the heat. So what's this thing here? Next card you play, This Generation. Yeah, if we play this now, the bonus is lost. So somebody needs to bump the heat. Protected habitats, nice. Space elevators, a little bit too little, too late. Shuttles? I mean, we have a smattering of space cards. We don't have the power to power them, though. Grass is also pretty good. For viral enhancers, nah, we'll go space elevator. Solar wind power. That's not too shabby, actually. Standard projects also potential, and actually fusion power. I think we have the 2 power tags for fusion if we really wanted it, and it's an extra building tag. But solar wind power gives us some titanium, which actually helps us out because we are kind of splashing into space. I don't know. I might not take any of those. We'll take the solar wind for now. Lunar beam. No, thank you. Iron steelworks. No, thank you. Media group. We do have some events. Actually, we have quite a few events in our hand. Would be enough to pay for itself if we do all of our events. All right, we can media group. Also, especially if we need to stall a turn, waiting for somebody to bump the heat. Yeah, because nothing else in here requires power, and we already have giant space mirror, so we're fine. All right, yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to stall a turn for the heat bump. All right, so then we play media group. And we might as well play our where do we want to play our greenery? Because we kind of want to save that for after we put, because I want to put my oceans here. I guess we can just pop our special design because it's the next card you play, and the next card I play is I'm gonna go heat bump Lake Marineris. So yeah. Whew, that's a lot of power. All right, there's the heat conversion. I forget if you're the one with the aquifer pumping. Well, it doesn't matter now. You did not pump your aquifers enough. So we get our Lake Marineris. Thank goodness. I almost never play this card. And now we can drop our greenery for maximum bonus. Ooh, crap. I gotta buy... Once again, I'm late on buying the awards. Cultivator, most greenery tile, most resources on cards, contractor. What are we giving up by playing that? Quite a bit, actually. Let's wait till next generation, because it's not going to end this one. We sell all but one so that we can liquidate that for 5. I mean, we still have the option to play that for 20. But we might be able to pick it up early in the next one. Heat bump plus small asteroid. Well, no, the free ocean doesn't matter. We got our oceans out of the deal. So doesn't matter who gets the free ocean. Alternatively, we could drop giant space mirror, but we would want that from there. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna buy contractor. And then do the heat bump. Oh, and another one. Beautiful. All right. Domed crater, that doesn't work. Martian rails, we don't have the outstanding power for. Windmills is a possibility. Pets, possibly, but most of the cities have already been played. Do we have an animal? I know we have microbes. I know we have plants. I should have taken pets. We didn't know that. Because, I mean, yeah, these are good and all, but they're a little bit late. I'm going to take this in the off chance that we get offered an animal later on. And otherwise to deny it from an opponent. Decomposers is nice. Better than Ice Asteroid, which is useless. Ugh. This thing again. Reveal and place a space or building card here from hand. Place 2 resources on it or double the resources on a card here. Cards here may be played as if from hands with its cost reduced by the number of resources on it. I'm still a little iffy about this. And besides, I don't think this is... So yeah, we don't have any animal tags. Do I have something that will search for cards? I don't think so, because... Yeah, so we are not going to necessarily be going for decomposers either. So I think just windmills. Yeah, there's some animals. I would have loved some livestock. All right. I think actually I should standard project city right here so I have more places to put my stuff. And then I know it boosts them up a little bit, but I place this down here and I get a free card. Yeah, we're going to want to drop our asteroid sooner rather than later to get our heat bumps cashed in before. Actually, if we big asteroid heat bump, that'll do nicely for us. That'll give us the last 3 here. We can't afford big asteroid. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. But if we... That'll give us enough to afford big asteroid at least. But we won't necessarily cash in our heat bump. Do we really want to play the big asteroid? We kind of do, because then we can... Now, we won't have enough cash to flip into that. So yeah, we might as well heat bump small asteroid. And then somebody else can get the last goodie. Thorgate. I was hoping to be able to snag one of those because I'm one plant short from a I might have to standard project. Well, no, I'm not going to have enough money to standard project city again. Well, maybe. Yeah, actually we do have enough money to standard project city again. We standard project city here, that gets us the plant, and then we can plant, we can drop another greenery. Probably right here to get the ocean bonus. Now I'm glad we're doing that. We've got to claim some space here. All right, yeah, there's the last of the heat bumps. I figured this would be the last generation. Yeesh. All right, I'm glad I bought my city. Got to stake our claim. All right, and we've got enough for basically an almost free windmills. Do we? Yeah, it's worth more points than even the giant space mirror. So the only other thing I could think of would be the asteroid mining corp for 12. Although I don't think we have a Jovian to play that. No, we don't have a Jovian, so we can't even. Oh no, we don't need. We need a titanium production, which we do have, and it's worth a point. So if this brings us 8, 9, 10, 11. So if we overspend our steel to make windmills free, sell these other 3, that brings us up to enough to play asteroid mining, which is worth an extra point. Works for me. Sadly, we're not going to get one more bump out of it, but that's okay. Yep, and then we do sell patent. Sell you, sell you, sell you. And we'll take you away from Thorgate. No, not Mining Guild. All right, I think that is everything. We have spent down to the penny. We will get one more greenery creation, which we have plenty of spaces for. Might as well grab up here. That should be fine. All right, let's see how we did. Got 2 of the awards, 1 milestone, that's fine, 10 greeneries, 18 city points, and a bunch of victory points. Yeah, we didn't have quite as many animals and microbes and other collector cards, but we got a lot of like one-off bonuses, which is good enough for me. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. Oh yeah, we got Magnate. Thank you. Thank you. So until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya.